In this project, we elaborated in the countries Spain and England.
Landscape, climate, and vegetation. Spain. Climate. Spain's climate is largely divided into three main groups. Mediterranean climate along the south coast in the south and east, the Atlantic coast in the north, continental climate of Plato inland. There are still quite large variations between the areas, both with respect to precipitation and temperature. Costa Brava in the northeast has a rainfall on 1800 millimeters during the summer, while the Alamero in the south is at only 220 millimeters in annual precipitation. Landscape. Pyrenees belongs to the old block of crust and consists mostly of rocks from Earth's prehistory. The land was thus merged into a single block that looked through millions of years were eroded down to a flat area of land. The biggest city is Madrid, the second is Barcelona, the third one is Valencia. Mean age. Life expectancy is high. Women are the 85.1 years and men 79.9 years. Job. Most in Spain working either with telemarketing or that kind of light jobs like cutting garden and service or bard weather or other jobs. England. Climate. England has a mild temperate climate. Weather layers are very changeable with high humidity. The average temperature is in the cold month is about 3 to 5 degrees. Main temperature is the coldest month is the most places 3 to 5 degrees. The hottest month 16 to 18 degrees. Annual precipitation in the lowland mostly under 1000 millimeters, in the south is approx 500 millimeters. Precipitation is distributed evenly on the months. Landscape. Most of England consists of lowland. Lowland located south and east of the X line, between the river's outlet of the rivers Tees and X, and carries by low cork and limestone hills, clinters, coast woods, north and south down, separated by a wide railways camp. England. Mean age. Man age in England is for women 83 years and men 8 years. Population in cities. In London is the population 7 million. In Birmingham is under 1 million and Leeds is more than 700,000. Jobs in England is like Spain jobs, because some jobs in England is teacher and car sales.
Industry, economy and livelihoods. Spain. After the Second World War, Spain invested a lot in structure of the industry, and the country evolved fast to be one of West European big industrial nations. Spain's economy is the world's 14th and Europe's 5th biggest after Germany, France, UK and Italy. The country's most important export products is motor vehicles, metals and more. Their form of state is constitutional monarchy in Europe. Their religion is mainly Christians and 94% Roman Catholics. Spain is known for its flamenco dance. In many towns and villages, people dance the flamenco for special festivals. Agriculture products is grain, vegetables, olives, wine grapes, sugar beets, citrus, beef, pork, poultry, dairy products and fish. Their industries are textiles, metals, chemicals, automobiles, machine tools, tourism, footwear and medical equipment. The area is 504,645 square kilometers. Spain uses the euro. England. The economy of England is the largest economy of the four countries of UK. The service sector of the economy is now the largest in England. England is a highly industrialized country. It is an important producer of textiles and chemical products. Like automobiles, locomotives and aircraft are some of England's other important industrial products. Since the 1990s, the financial service sector has played an important role in the English economy, and the City of London is one of the world's largest financial centers. Banks, insurance companies and commodity are heavily concentrated in the city. In England, they use the British pound and their religion is Church of England. The area is 130,395 square kilometers.
Main national product. This is a chart of the national main product per person in different countries. As you can see, have Spain and Great Britain one of the lowest NMP. Norway has the highest, with almost twice as much NMP as the other countries. Spain's main events in recent times. Francisco Franco. Francisco Franco Bahamonde, or just Franco, was a Spanish general and head of state in Spain from 1939. He had a title Caudillo de España por la gracia de Dios, translated to the leader of Spain under the mercy of God. He was in charge in 40 years and had a hand in many big and important events in Spain's history. He didn't have a good nationalism and the country was a dictatorship. Spain had a really bad trade with other countries between 1939 and 1954, and there was many economic crises. It was a big contrast between Spain and the rest of Europe, which were getting better. In 1954, many economists from the Catholic organization Opus Dei were employed to fix the crisis. They had a big role, and Spain became a market-organized dictatorship at the same rate as China today. Then got a stronger connection with the Catholic Church, and it became the state religion. Many people got executed or imprisoned while Franco's time. Of the people by Franco's side, the man got honored for winning the civil war, create order in the country, and prevent Spain to develop to a communistic state. Of his opponents, Franco got the blame for destroying the democracy and freedom of speech, stopped the development of women's rights and Spain's economy. In 2007, the Spanish parliament made a law of Franco's 14 years in charge got publicly condemned. The law declared that every symbol from the Franco time got removed from streets and buildings. The law also declared that all of the military criminal cases who ended with execution or imprisonment of Franco's enemies became invalid. 1945. Spain was a politically isolated country. They were refused a membership in the UN, but they got a better relations with Argentina and the Middle East late in the 1940s. The connection between Franco Spain and the Western improved while the Cold War. 1960 to 1980. There were many conflicts about the Moroccan areas, and the border between Spain and Gibraltar were closed from 1969 to 1982. Gibraltar is a British colony that are located close to the south of Spain. It is a peninsula in the Mediterranean with around 29,000 people. The colony are controlled by a governor, which also is the supreme commander. England's main events in recent times. The 20th and the 21st century. On the 1st of January 1973, England joined the European Union. In 2004, reaches the population in England over 51 million. From the 25th of July to the 12th of August 2012, London hosts the Olympic Games for the third time. The 9th of September 2015, Queen Elizabeth II became longest reigning UK monarch. Diana, the Princess of Wales. Lady Diana Frances Spencer was born 1st of July 1961 into a family of British nobility. Her father was called John Spencer VIII, and her mother Frances Shand Kidd. She was the fourth child in the family and grew up in Park House.
a beautiful countryside estate commemorated for its unique flower-filled garden. When Prince Charles was ready to get married, he initially wanted Camilla Parker Browless as his wife. She was not, however, of royal descent, so his parents considered Diana to be a more suitable spouse. Prince Charles and Lady Diana got married on the 29th of July 1981. Their wedding was watched by over 750 million people on live television. It was later described as a fairy tale without limits. Prince Charles was 36 at the time, and Diana only 19. A few years after the marriage, they got two sons, William and Harry. They were respectively second and third in the line of succession to the British throne. Diana and Charles got divorced in 1996 after having lived together for 15 years. And suddenly, on 24th of August 1997, less than a year after the divorce, Diana dies in a car accident in the Alma Tunnel in Paris. There are several conspiracy theories regarding the accident that killed her. Some say that Diana died pregnant with a third child. Others think Prince Charles and the royal family deliberately arranged the accident. What truly happened, we may never know. Diana was a caring and committed princess, loved by everyone. In the years between her marriage with Prince Charles and her death, she was one of the most cited women in the world. Known for her style, appearance, charisma, and intense work with charities, she is especially remembered for her support to the international campaign to ban landmines and the Red Cross.
So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.